Hello and welcome to Flory Models Friday Catch-Up Show. Here we are with you on the 6th of June 2025 in the new studio, the new work area. It's bright, it's airy, it's nice, it's got a little bit more room, we're a little bit bigger at this end, not the other end, but this end we're a little bit bigger as well, and it's nice to finally been in here. Apologies for the clickbait. That's the first time I've ever done a clickbaity type thing in, well, before I've been going years before YouTube was even invented, so since 1999. So I don't think that's bad that in the last sort of 26 years since I've last done a little bit of clickbait and stuff like that. So pretty good going on that one. But thank you to all the people who looked. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I hope you're doing really well. As a bit of a thank you, I'm going to be putting up some full video builds that are going to be retired from the Flory model site. They'll be making their way out to YouTube as well. And basically that'll be all of the ones that we did in there type of thing will be making their way out over the next few years. But over the next couple of months, there will be parts going up. I'm not going to spam it all like I did last time, but some of the older ones will go up there as well. So you can watch those either on YouTube or you can watch them in the free to watch area on the Flory model site as well. So if you want to see any of those ones, it's great. But a big thank you to everybody, obviously the members mainly because they saw all this happening, for all the feedback, for all the ideas that we've implemented and everything else like that down in here. The biggest difference for me, you can probably see there's a window and I have light and daylight and everything else down in here. It's absolutely fantastic and gorgeous. As I say, it's far better, I think, from the old mental health point of view, if I'm honest with you, because I've got windows and I can see grass and green things and the sky and things like that. Whereas before, very much like a mushroom factory, packed in the old studio, the windows and blinds are always shut, things like that. So here, to be honest, today's a bit windy, but we have had the doors all open, got French doors on this, and it's quite nice having a bit of fresh air blowing through the place as well. So it has been really good. So over the last 2 weeks, we've basically dismantled completely the old studio, has been taken down. It's back to being a lounge again in the house. It's ready for decorating now, and everything has been brought back down in here. So I've still got the huge stash, which is in front of me just behind here. We've got a new system down in here, and then throughout this week, the members have been seeing, and I've done daily vlogs of it right the way through, of putting all of this together, going through. We've put a new extraction system in, we've got to put holes through walls, and me not having the proper tools as always, I did it my way as well, and just generally sorting out the electrics and how the cameras work on here now and all the other bits. So anyway, that really got finished at around about Wednesday this week, and I've managed to push on a little bit with this guy down in here. So this is the Huey, which you might remember from back in the day. When I say back in the day, I proper mean it. It's been over 2 weeks since we've touched this. So we have gone in now and we've done a lot of work down in here, and to go through and do the painting. Where I've got the seats, but the seats need to have harnesses and weathering done to them and all the rest of it yet, but they will pop in obviously and sit in there just like that when they go through. So we've done all the work down in here in the cockpit. So the next part of this will appear with you, which will be part 2, and that will go up with you on Monday. So members, you can watch this one on Monday. That will be up with you. So we've done the roof area and everything else. So now I'm here, we've just got the engine work to do. So we'll get the engines done and painted up and all the rest of it, and then we can get them installed down into here, and then hopefully we can make all of this work. Hopefully we can get all of these in as an afterthought. This one at the back is still a loose fit. Before people are saying you'll never get that to fit, because you are correct, it won't. So it's still a loose fit down in here. But yeah, so that'll be good. So we can get on with that. We can get going with all of these things. The other thing as well, some of the members will know already, but we've had a fantastic delivery come in from Magic Factory of these amazing 1/9 scale bikes. So again, if you're a Fire Blade fan and things like that for the CBRs, then these are definitely for you. They're pre-painted, ready to go. We had a quick sneak peek this week with the members about these kits. I'll do a full review of these ones next week, and they're going to be up with you. To be honest with you, they look absolutely fantastic, really nice. And if they go together half as well as they look, they're going to be amazing. So really looking forward to having a go with these ones. So expect a review of this one coming up. Basically, it's the same kit. It's just that you've got like an anniversary version. It's a little bit more expensive. I think it's like £10 more expensive. Or you've got the sort of standard colour ones. As I said, it is all pre-painted and done. So if you're one of these people who struggles with gloss work and decals can, being a bit complicated, then these kits are definitely for you. But they do look particularly nice. And having done a little bit of things now with Magic Factory over the last couple of years, it should be pretty good. I must admit, I've got big hopes for it. I'm planning on popping one together as well, just to see how well it goes together in the near future. So watch out for being those coming along very, very soon. Anyway, this week we started on Tuesday. There you go. That's the view as I see it from behind me. This is the new sort of setup and all the rest of it, as you can see down in here. So we've got some models on the wall. To be honest, a lot of my models have been relocated to my mother's house for safekeeping, so she's got tubs and tubs and tubs of built models, but I'm going to carry on and put a load more along here as well. So I intend to get the B26 up here, the B25, so we're running along with all of these as well. But we've got the Vulcan up, the VC10, we've got the Bear. This one obviously needs some tyres on the top just to help it out, and a couple of drones maybe. But we've got the B52, we've got the A10, and obviously we've got the 17 and Lank up there as well. So again, we're going to do a little bit more work down in here. Over in here, as you can see, this is the next little bit of project which I'm going to do over the weekend. So we're going to put a proper shelf in here so we can get the cameras and the lights to come off of that. And I'm going to box in the extraction system and the power supply units down the back here as well, so they're nice and tidy out of the way, and we can make up a nice little spray booth down in here for both of these. And then next week we're going to be going about doing the drawers as well, so we should have a little bit of fun with doing all of those ones. The members, you can go off and obviously if you click in, hopefully this will work, you will see me talking about it, going through. We do a little bit of a walk around in here. There we go, there it is, down in here, showing out the new layout, how it all is, and then right the way through, and we talk about what we needed to do down in here to fix the extraction system to get this one going out. We talk about the sort of non-return system I have down here in the air vents, and then obviously down the back with all the cables, which has now all been tidied. This has all been done now and taken care of. A lot of it was just temporary whilst we were testing it all, making sure it was all okay, but I can report now it has been tidied away and looking very, very nice down in there. And again, that's my view. So it's not a bad view to be looking out on. Unfortunately, that is going to be a building site at the end of this month, as we've just signed the contract with the builders. So that's going to be fun with all of that over there. Here's the studio. To be honest, it's a lot more empty now. This was obviously beginning of the week. The rest of it has been emptied. The last of the cabinets, which got the models in, that's going to be moved out. That down in there are some little mystery boxes, which I'm going to be doing up and selling, and some bits and pieces which still needed to find some homes for. And the rest of it is all going to Mr. Skip. So you can see lots of holes and junky bits and all the rest of it all over on here. We took down the ceiling rig and we've moved that now and everything that goes along with it. So again, bit of a thing to move, and you sort of suddenly realise how nice and what a nice big room this one is as well. And yes, I had to make another one of those, which you'll see shortly, without having an actual core bit area. Oh, and I still need to get rid of that resin. But yes, as you can see, bit of a sad day for moving out of there. Like I said last time on the last show you would have seen, but as you say, all things come to an end. And I think, to be honest with you, I'm happier down here than I was up there, if that makes sense. So anyway, all of that, members, you can go off and you can see that one now, right now. And again, we were talking about, I was starting to do a little bit of work, get back in the swing of it. And we were talking about doing the Huey down in there. Then it's not a glory hole, it's a Flory hole. And I showed how to cut through the roof section up in here. So yes, in my inevitable style of how I go about doing things. And I must admit, I have to say the display drill did a great job of cutting through the plasterboard. So we literally just used it and ripped a circle into that 100mm diameter circle so we get the piping in and all the rest of it. That plugged through beautifully. Then we've got the pipe work going down into there. Then we did go through, and then we put a small hole because, as I said, I couldn't just do it in one because I didn't have the tools for it. And then there you go, you can have a quick whip round in here, round to the side of the unit, where we then found the said hole. And then I just went about drilling it out and then going through the motions of doing all of that as well. So with one hole in there, then I could just go through, put lots more holes in all the way through with it. And then eventually we've got the pipe system all put in. Then we got the outside on, we run it with a little bit of a test. And yes, some of you did pick up about my jokes about flaps and things like that. So that was it. So that was what we were talking about down in there. Then we were talking about the Huey, and we've been making our way through with that one again, as you can see, as you saw a minute ago, and just generally going through. And obviously the fire blades turned up as well. So we're having a sneaky peek in here. There you go. You can have a quick sneaky peek of it as well, and of what these look like. So there we go. Those look all done just like that. Very, very nice indeed. All right, so anyway, that was up with you on Wednesday. And then last night we had the Basics model show, which was obviously our first live stream from down in here during the evening. And it was a great chat. We were on for, what, an hour and 3/4? and we were talking all things modeling, answering your questions. Obviously, we were talking about a lot was going down in here. We were talking about the jigs, which we'll speak about in a moment, and everything that is going on with these ones as well. So we're going down in here. We were talking about rigging and answering all the questions as the evening was progressing. Going through here. It was a great test for the live show. It worked really, really well. We had plenty of laughs and giggles during the show. And again, that was me in slow mode, showing air pressure holes and stuff like that, going right the way through on this one. The broadcast worked absolutely fantastically. I've listened to it back today. I will do this afternoon, by the time you get this, hopefully, the actual timestamps for it all as well. So members, you'll be able to see the timestamp area of all the different topics we were talking about will appear down below on this actual page down in here. So when you come through here, it will be under here with all the timestamps, so you don't have to sit through it all if you don't want to. But anyway, it all worked very, very well indeed. So yeah, and it's all gone absolutely fantastic. It's amazing how well this has all worked out and how smoothly it's all gone as well. A lot of people saying it was all through to the pre-planning and the measurements. Trust me, the measurements were done on backs of envelopes, and it was a lot of wing it, but it has worked out. I know it's different for a lot of you probably seeing this for the first time. Trust me, I've had it from the members as well, because obviously you're on this side now instead of always being over there, and I've still got the muscle memory of always going like that when you're over here. So for me, it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, but we will improve the backdrop. We're still playing with sounds. We're still playing with, obviously, with some of the cameras and the lightings and things like that as well. At the moment, I've got everything open. It's a lovely day. But as I say, when the sun comes out, it changes the white balance in here and it's things like that. Those things I need to allow for. So I might drop the blinds when I'm filming, just so we get a better quality of light in here. But hopefully you guys will see a lot more of this as we make our way through in the next few weeks. So this is the new chapter. This is where we're going to be now for the considerable amount of time, hopefully for many years to come, building some fantastic models. And like a lot of you, I think a lot of people, of members will testify as well, it's given you a sense of, you know, a sort of rejuvenation, shall we say. And for me now, like getting on with this, I wasn't planning on doing any modeling this week at all. I was still going to get this all sorted and do other things. But I just want to get in here and get modeling because it is such a pleasurable place to be. So I can highly recommend having a declutter, getting rid of a load of old crap, and then just clearing yourself some space. Get a bit of space. You want to fill it with some models and stuff like that. So now I'm itching to get on with various things. I've got some kits, obviously you guys know about them, and then hopefully next week everything will be back to normal and I can just start ploughing on now with doing it. So we've got some great reviews coming up. I've got some other kits coming in next week, so we can do reviews of those. So those will be coming up really shortly. Some of the builds we'll be doing, I say I'm going to be releasing some of the ones to the free, which will go out to YouTube and social media as well. So keep an eye out for those in the next few weeks as those make their way out as well. I'm not going to drop them all in one like I did last Christmas, because everyone got the hump with that when they started getting deluged with it. So I'm just going to put out maybe one part a week as well. So just keep an eye on social media, YouTube, usual places with it, and you can catch up with all of those. Last thing to say, the jigs, right, which are jigs over here. Obviously completely blown away with everybody wanting the jigs and things like that. There has been a little bit of a delay getting them out and stuff like that. To be honest with you, I'm finding it very difficult just getting butterfly screws. They're a nightmare. The wing nuts, no problem at all. But you want butterfly screws in 12mm and 16mm, they're an absolute nightmare. But hopefully we've got a source for that coming soon. So we've got 30 of these that are going to be going up onto the actual site now. There is a pre-order set up in there. If it goes out of stock, there's going to be more coming up next week as well. So hopefully we can just keep this going along now as we make it through. As I spoke on the last night's show, we got some upgrade parts coming for these as well, which will be add-ons to the base unit. So it's not like you need to buy an entire new one. The upright sections like this will fit them all, but we're doing a bigger base for it. We're doing different arms. We're doing arms for ships up here. We're doing arms for cars and armor and stuff like that. So when you're working on at an angle and things like that, you can do all of those as well. So anyway, there is some more gone up now. You would have probably got an email saying if you're on the wait list, they're in stock, you can go off and get them. If it has gone out of stock again, which is what they did last time, within a couple of hours, then just put your name down again, you'll get another email, and then hopefully on Tuesday another batch will go out with you as well. All right, but I appreciate it's a little bit frustrating when people have been waiting for these. It's just that they are made to order. I've only got 2 3D printers and they're running almost 24/7 at the moment, so to do this one. So hopefully they will be along very, very soon with that as well. Other news as well is that we were out of clay wash since September, purely because we haven't had the clay because the mine was closed. But the mine, we were the first customer to get our clay from it, reopened obviously last month. It's here now, and as you probably may have seen on the store, which might show you down in here, we've had restocks now of all the washes. We've got hundreds now in stock as well, and they are going out to the stockists as well. So Brett over at High Altitude Hobbies, he's got a restock going to him, and then obviously Karine over in the Netherlands at Brevco. Brevaco, they've got theirs coming out as well with Flory Models Europe, and obviously Hannets will get their restock as well, and a few other places. The thick wash is going into soak this week as well, so that will be in stock with you very, very soon as well. By next week, the thick wash will be back in stock in there. Hopefully then we can get going with the 3D printing, and we'll get all the other bits back in stock as well, because I know we're out of stock as well of the flight stands in mediums, and obviously these will or will not be showing back in currently in stock down in here. The space stuff, we have gone out of stock of a few bits and pieces. Hopefully we'll get a restock of that one coming in soon as well. And again, if you want all your Sanders and all your other bits as well, they are down in here. Sanders been going particularly well and had really good feedback on those ones. So if you fancy any of the display Sanders, which I highly recommend, good bit of kit, they last really, really well. So you can get all of those ones. Just pop over to the Flory Models store. Just go to florymodels.org/store, or just follow the links down below. You can see all of those. In other news, PM Models, the mystery boxes. Obviously got a big thing with the mystery boxes going at the moment. Fantastic feedback from people who've had a mystery box. They've been flying out all week long. So they are on a timed offer. So the last of the mystery boxes are going out this week. So the offer will end this week coming. So by Friday, they will be out. So if you want to try a mystery box, and it could have anything in it, obviously it's modeling related. We've changed the pricing a little bit. We've just gone to 50, so we can put in some more expensive kits. So it might have a kit in it, it might have 2 kits, it might have 4 kits, it might have tools, sundries, paints, glues, whatever might be in there as well. But it's everything, not just the sale areas and specials, direct ones from the main store as well. All right, so they are just down in here as always. Model kits up at the moment, as I say, a little bit going around in here with the Hobby 2000s, with the Harriers, things like that. We've got some of the Great Wall Hobbies F15s as well, with those ones in as well, and a few others from last week, as you can see down below. So if you fancy any of those ones, you can grab any of those directly now from pmmodelsuk.com. Again, links down below. You can catch those straight away, just like that as well. And that is about it. Our first show back live from down here in the new studio. Absolutely loving it. So again, Monday, don't forget members, you're going to have the next part up here of the Huey. Keep an eye on social media. We've got lots of stuff coming up on there, free video builds and things like that as well to have a look at. And then next week, we're going to get going with the reviews and get us back up to full speed again. Anyway, that's about it from me. As always on a Friday, I'm going to leave you with your great work from the gallery. So until next week, everybody, happy modelling. Take care.
I'm wasted, my heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing and keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And you forever I'll follow. You'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. For the answers, no.